All right, everybody, welcome to Daniel Hand Tiger Football Championship 2005 here, Coach Ciotti.
Very excited to be here.
Hey, it's been a long season, right?
It's been a great season.
Now, your season started way before this season. You want to tell us a little bit about the young ladies have been up to?
Absolutely. We started off with a cheerleading camp at Southern Connecticut State University, of which we came home with a first place trophy and the most valuable player plaque team, which was voted on by UCA. So we started our season off on a big positive.
Wonderful, wonderful.
And we had 3 all-star cheerleaders out of that camp as well.
And who might they be?
That would be Ashley Miranda, who's a junior, Danielle Sangster, and so as captain, and Kristen Haida, who's also captain.
Very, very good. Well, that's absolutely terrific, Coach. Now, anything special for this game?
We are just so pumped up to be here. We did special posters for the team last night. A few of our seniors came to wish luck. We decorated the buses, and we will cheer our hardest.
That's wonderful. We're all looking forward to it, and I hope we have a good turnout tonight.
We will.
Yeah. Well, how about the coldness? The coldness going to affect anybody here?
Absolutely not.
Get all
Absolutely not.
the adrenaline.
No way. We're ready to go.
All right, let's take a look and meet all the young ladies.
Okay, we're going to start with the freshmen.
Okay, here's the freshmen. Here we go, everybody. And you are?
Alyssa Costantini, and I'm a freshman.
Stephanie Johnson, and I'm a freshman. I'm Kun Kun Chell, and I'm a freshman.
I'm Carolyn Casella, and I'm a freshman.
Hi, I'm Justine Woods. I'm a junior.
Hi, I'm Johnny Pralker, and I'm a junior.
Hello, I'm Ashley Miranda, and I'm a junior.
Hi, I'm Samantha Brown, and I'm a junior.
Hi, I'm Katrina Alvarado, and I'm a junior.
Wow, how about that?
Hi, I'm Samantha Ackerman, and I'm a senior.
What was the first name again?
Samantha Ackerman.
Oh, that's where the Sam comes from on your jacket.
Oh, yeah, Sam.
That says hand check.
Oh, this side.
Over here. You know, that's when everybody says, raise your right hand, and you raise the other right. All right, this is Liz, right?
Hi, I'm Liz Casanova. I'm a senior.
Okay, I'm on the Liz part. Huh?
Who am I?
Hand cheerleader.
I'm Danielle Robichaux.
Danielle Robichaux. You're any relation to our football Robichaux?
Joseph, my brother.
He's your brother?
Yes, sir.
Okay, are you able to beat him to the refrigerator at all anymore?
Yeah, because I can get, under his legs.
Get under his legs.
Yeah.
All right, I hope he watches this interview, don't you?
I hope so, too. Yeah.
Because you're a senior, are you?
Yes, I am.
Okay,
I'm a little senior.
Sophomore, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Sometimes he thinks he's older than me, but it's okay.
Well, it's a little brother guy, though, right?
Little big brother,
Little big brother. All right, very good.
I'm Danielle Sangster. I'm a senior.
And you are also something else here.
You're
the
captain.
The big shot.
I'm the captain. Yep.
You're the captain.
Yep.
Okay, very good. And how did everything go this year from a captain standpoint?
Very well. I think it went very well.
No discipline problems?
Nope.
No discipline. You didn't have to throw anybody off the team?
No. Yeah, her.
Any extra
Danielle.
push-ups or any of that stuff?
Nope. Nope. Except for Danielle. Every once in a while.
Danielle,
Yeah.
I can already tell that she's a handful.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm going to walk in front of you, Kristen, but here we go. And you are?
Kristen Haida, and I'm a senior, and I'm also co-captain with Danielle.
That's all right, and that's very good. And you also had some other title given to you, and I mentioned it on the TV, but you might as well say that too. Go ahead.
The Miss Connecticut Teen.
Miss Connecticut Teen.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's a very good thing to do. I know I asked you about when we were talking unofficially one day what kind of talent you had to do and stuff, but you said you just had to show up or something.
Well, I didn't have to do a talent, but if I did, I'd probably do cheerleading.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Well, for this one, you just had to do you had to do an interview, an evening gown, and then a swimsuit competition. So I lucked out with no talent.
Well, did the interview that we did with you, was that before that interview or after that interview?
It was before. And it was good practice.
There
it was good practice.
It's funny you say that, but through the years, I remember we had one big football player years ago who was very good, ended up going to Navy, and he was nervous as a cat when the first time I interviewed him. I said, hey, I'm nothing. Just wait until ABC does it or something like that, right?
Yeah, it's definitely good practice.
There you go. Okay, everybody. Well, look, everybody. How about a little? Oh, okay. Coach Ciotti wants to say something.
I just want to say one more thing, too. The fans, the players, and the cheerleaders here, that we've had an awesome season. We appreciate everybody. And I want to thank all of my cheerleaders here as a first-year coach. They've been awesome and very accepting of me. So thanks. Let's go in!
Okay, let's hear it all, girl. All right, thanks, ladies. All right, this is our next interview, and it's one we've tried to do every year if we can. Terry the trainer. Terry the terrific trainer, to use the nicknames we like to do, and she's right in front of us right now, and we're standing here at your alma mater, correct?
Yes, Central Connecticut Blue Devils.
And did you get to do some JT with either the football team or any of the teams when you're doing your training?
I worked mostly with football, and basketball, and a little bit of soccer, but mostly football. So that was the big thing.
So
it's
you're
nice
used
to
to
be
this
back here.
field here?
Actually, no, because they built this field after I graduated, so I didn't get to work on this field. So it's nice to come back and play on this nice field.
Well, the other thing I noticed too, first of all, you're sitting on a trainer's bench right here, and this is something you don't normally have on a high school field, do you?
Usually not. Usually it's just the bench and whatever space you can find.
The ground, or what have you.
Yep. I told one of the kids today, whatever space is available, that's where I am.
Now, the weather conditions today, it says sunny, but who knows, it's really about 38 degrees. Do you expect anything that you may run up against during the game?
Maybe a little bit of cramping up, tight muscles, but I don't really expect anything out of the ordinary. Our kids are used to cold weather down at the surf club.
You bet, yeah.
This is actually kind of nice weather compared to the surf club.
Isn't it indeed? All right, how about at the same time, and just an overall fitness report of the young men?
They're in pretty good shape. They're all ready to go. We've only had 2 kids that have been out for this season. Right now, everybody's healthy.
No colds even, flu, any of that stuff?
Not really. No,
Okay.
they're pretty healthy. Hopefully they're ready to go mentally and emotionally.
Super, you bet. Okay, well look, Terry, looking forward to a good game. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Very lucky to have a couple of attractive young ladies, the drum majors for the Daniel Hand Band. And let's have you both introduce yourself.
All right, my name's Libby Trainer, and I'm a senior. My name's Louise Lawher, and I'm also a senior.
Hey ladies, it's exciting to be here again this year, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
You're both in the band for the last 3 years? 4
Yep.
years? Okay. How many members of the band are there?
Let's see, there's about 180, 190.
180, 190. Everybody in good shape?
Yeah, oh, definitely.
Yep,
We've been
we're
drilling
looking
all
really
year.
good this year.
Okay, gonna play their hearts out?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, everything is, the weather's not gonna affect anybody?
It's a little chilly, but I think we're all ready.
Well, they don't
Yep,
have to
they've got heavy coats on.
Okay, they don't have to worry about lips freezing on instruments.
No, they'll
Let's hope not.
See, I never did that sort of thing. Only thing I know about music is listening to it. Okay, but look, do you have any special words you'd like to say?
Well, we're really glad that the team got this far this year, and we hope that our show and our music in the stands helps them to win the tournament this year. And
Let me tell you, it really does. We all love seeing it, and we enjoy having all you guys as part of it.
Great,
Okay?
thanks.
How about Go Tigers?
Yes, go Tigers!
Tigers!
All right, thanks, ladies. Okay.
Honor America and our brave young men and women in uniform and in harm's way as the Hillhouse band plays our national anthem.
Janet Hall, Dr. Janet Hall. She has a website and all kinds of stuff. Like they start drinking anything with the internet?
Good evening for Madison Public Television and Daniel Hand High School Tiger Football. This is the championship of the Class M season of 2005, played at Central Connecticut Blue Devils Stadium in New Britain. This is Kent Sprague with Frank Tordoff. We got Steve Fust helping with the camera. Josh Matty is here. John Woods is here. And Frank was down on the field there interviewing people before the game. Hand won the toss and deferred to the second half. We're about ready to begin. Andrew Davis hits a low skidder. It's fielded, dropped, picked up at the 20. And he's going to be snowed under at about the 25.
Nice job down there by the crashing team coming down, and they didn't let him get away with very much. 3 or 4 yard gain, that's it.
Frank, you want to talk a minute about Hillhouse this season and their team?
You betcha. The Hillhouse Academics, they've been out there and they've gone 11-0 on the season, beating everybody in their path. And they are hungry for a win over Daniel Hand. The record between Hand and Hillhouse is 8-1, with Daniel Hand on the 8 side of that. So Hillhouse is looking to see if they can come on top of Hand. That one win was in 2001.
And they supposedly have a very good quarterback and a very good running back here, don't they, Frank? Do you know their names?
Yeah, one of them just a minute.
Looking to pass on the first play from scrimmage.
On him.
Incomplete.
Throws it away. Yeah, we have Terrell Duncan is the tailback, and Jerome Lawrence is the quarterback, and he's pretty good on the option play. Usually that's what we've seen in the last few years, particularly is Hillhouse very good with option, and good series of athletes out there. Between the two of them, they've run for over 1,500 yards for the season, so they are a threat, and an outside threat particularly.
Our weather conditions today, the temperature's in the mid-30s. The wind is blowing fairly strongly from the north, so Hillhouse is going into the wind this first quarter. The quarterback still got it. Now he's going to pitch, and there are a lot of white shirts there to meet him.
Oh, how about that?
Thrown for a loss.
Don't know if that was a late, a play that just didn't come off the way that Hillhouse wanted. It looked like a little confusion out there.
It did look like a busted play.
Yeah, and Hand was, again, very disciplined. That's the thing they have to remember. And we heard some of that, particularly in the interview with the Wilson twins after the Wyndham game, is that they maintained their discipline in an option offense, and they did a good job with it, and it looked like the same kind of thing right there.
Look for another pass there. It's 3rd and 12 for Hillhouse on this first possession of the game.
From the gun.
Shotgun, spread, 2 receivers to the left, and motion to the left.
Oh.
And quarterback option coming this way.
It's not going to go.
He turned the corner, but finally pushed out of bounds.
Yeah.
Hand out of bounds, short of a first down. Hillhouse should punt.
Yeah, Hand kind of bit a little bit on that when they started running with it and didn't contain the outside the way they normally should. I think they'll learn from that play.
That'll bring up 4th and 6, however. Punt formation for Hillhouse. Back to return is Mike Concannon.
Of course, the field is an artificial surface. It's in very, very good shape down there. And it's not an old field, so there's no seams that are showing and things like that.
Punting into the wind. It's a low snap, hit on the ground, and he gets it out of there. Oh, and a big roll.
Takes a big
roll. And it's going to run dead at about the 36, 37.
Well, it looked almost like it was going to be disastrous for Hillhouse there.
That ball hit the ground before it got to the punter.
It did, but once he punted in the air and got in the ground, it rolled further on the ground than it did in the air, I think.
This is an artificial surface, so the ball will roll quite a ways on this surface. Hand's first possession starts at the 36. Ryan Shaw at quarterback.
You bet.
Andrew Davis at fullback. Tommy Lee at the tailback position. Hand it off to Lee. Lee cuts back, takes it to the 40.
He stumbled on that chalk line down there. Otherwise, he had more out in front of him, I think, Ken.
He about tripped over the 35-yard line there, Frank.
I think so. I think so. What happened? I literally, and that's not derogatory to Tommy. Artificial surface. You got to get used to it with the way your feet hit it, and it didn't look like he kind of stubbed his toe on it.
Gained almost 4. And it's run to the left behind the blocking over there. Lee turns the corner, first down.
First down. Is Josh taking not doing any stats for us, Josh? Lee. What did he get on that one, Ken?
They're going to spot it at the 49.
Okay. All right. Josh Matty taking the day off, period off over here after wore him out on Thanksgiving Day game, I think. There we go.
Davis was blocking right ahead of Lee as they swept the left in.
Okay.
That's Davis with the ball. Davis breaks through and gets some yards.
Davis got maybe 5 or 6 on that.
Yeah, let's see where they put it down. Yeah, they're going to give him about 4.
Well, I was generous, I guess.
47-yard line.
It's cross midfield, however, down at the 47.
Gain of 4 on the play, 2nd and 6.
No passes yet. Ryan Shaw at the controls. That's Davis with the ball again, and Davis carries some people with him to the 45, about 2 yards.
He punishes them. He may only get a couple of yards out of it, but he punishes them when he goes through like that.
It's going to bring up 3rd and long 3. And they bring in 2 more receivers. Kevin Philippone and Pat Stisley come in.
Watch with a rollout, maybe with Shaw. Let's see who goes where. Look at those shoes on Stisley. Sizzling, aren't they?
Yeah. Stisley's got the glow-in-the-dark yellow shoes for this game. And
right,
rolling out, looking to throw it.
Got a little help.
And he bringing it down, and complete pass to Concannon on the sideline.
Oh, nice
First
job.
down. Mike Concannon just set down a yard inside of the sideline and took it for a first down.
Now, that was nicely executed play all the way by hand. A good containment on the line. And as he rolled to the right, he still had protection for a while. Enough to have everybody set up and give him a good look at the field. I think Concannon was his number 1 target the whole way, though.
First down at the 24. This is Hand's first possession of the game. We're early in the first quarter. No score. It's handed off to Lee. Lee cuts through, goes to about the 21.
Yeah, he hit that line and really started to explode out there. But as we've said many times with Tommy, he's got to get the ball in his hands. So a number of times, I think once you see after maybe 8 or 10 times, he's really starting to feel the game itself, and the way the blocks are taking. Very good student of the game out there.
Joe Robichaud comes in as a wide receiver. Got 2 receivers each side. They're going to operate out of a shotgun. Concannon is in the slot right.
Joe Robichaud, I'll tell you something. We interviewed his sister. She's one of the cheerleaders down there, and she said she can still beat him to the refrigerator.
That's Shaw rolling out, and Shaw's got room to run.
He's got a little bit
on that sideline, and he's knocked out of bounds at about the 15.
Nice job, though. Nice job.
They're going to spot it about the 14.
It'll be a first down.
Ryan Shaw.
What are they doing?
That's close enough to measure. They're going to give him a first down at the 14.
Think so. It was right beside the mile marker. The yard marker out there.
I don't know why they had to move the ball clear over there to look at it. First down at the 14 now for Hand.
A nice decision on Ryan's side that time.
They may come back to that play. That was wide open there.
Davis.
Davis hit the line of scrimmage, spins forward for a yard or so.
Nothing there. Good, tough defense right in the center of that line. There again, it takes the guys a while and the down linemen to feel which way they can move their opponent. It's just like a left and right hand. You learn how the other guy is going to react to you, and the guys start to make blocks related to that.
So Davis gained less than a yard on that carry. 2nd and 10, they can get a first down just inside the 5.
Looks like he audibled on the line there.
That's pitched to Lee, wide. Lee cuts it back. Lee in the end zone, touchdown. Tommy Lee came to the right, cut it back, and took it in.
Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee.
I think the clock says 8:41 left in this first quarter as Hand scores first.
Is that 8 or 6? Probably 8, I guess.
At the south end of the field.
Very hard to read at this angle.
Joe Robichaud, the snapper. Ryan Shaw will put it down. Andrew Davis will try the kick.
Whoa.
Put down, kicked up. Good. 7-0.
Wasn't very pretty, but it went through.
He hit a floater through the uprights that time.
Whoa.
And scores first.
Well, that was a pretty good series out there that we saw all the way on that, Ken. And the band takes off. How about that, huh? All right.
Hand scores first. Andrew Davis to kick back to Hillhouse.
Oh, look, I guess John is down there on the field, and I hope he's getting some of that action now. Oh, John, you were slow on the uptake there.
Cheerleaders doing push-ups, huh?
Yeah, that's the only time in his life he'll get about 20 young ladies bowing down to him and say, oh, look at that.
Look at that. John Woods is here.
Okay.
That was a pretty good drive for the first possession of the game. No penalties.
Started on the 36.
No sacks.
Yeah, that's right. So a little bit of everything. You're running by Lee and Davis, and a nice pass.
Davis. It's a long one, and it's
nice.
fielded down about the 5.
Whoop, whoop. Boom.
Finally, he's brought down about the 25.
Good coverage, good discipline by the Tigers. I mean, that went down about the 4-yard line. We saw, of course, Davis really booting them last week. I mean, early in the week up at the Wyndham field. And he does have the wind at his back right now, but that went down to about the 4-yard line, so it was a reasonable run back. I mean, only about a 20-yard run back for the Hillhouse young man.
Yep. A little over 20 on the return. The Academics with their second possession. Yeah, quarterback, it's a delay going to the right side. Still going.
There you go.
Finally, a short tackle is made over on the far side.
That's going to be nice, look, I would think. It looked like Niceless as he was stripping his way down the line.
That was number 8. Mike Wilson, I believe, made that tackle.
Mike Wilson?
If my bifocals are true to me, I think that's who made that tackle.
I think I'll beg to differ. I think it was Niceless.
Okay. Whichever.
One of the Wilsons, I think, just went out with a bad ankle.
Gained 2 yards, and they're going to sweep to this side. Got a hole.
Try to use that speed. Nice speed.
And closed in a hurry. That's nice. They came over and closed that down along with Davis.
Oh, they're good. Boy, they really closed well on that. About a 2-yard gain.
In past years, this Hillhouse team has shown some very good athletes with a lot of speed. So you don't want to let them get outside.
No, you really got to do that contained. Very, very disciplined. You're better off from the outside linebacker standpoint or the corner standpoint to actually drive in a little bit further to make sure they make the cut inside to where your help is.
3rd and 7. May see a pass here. Spread formation, shotgun. 2 receivers each side.
Pass.
Quarterback looking to the right, throwing short.
Oh.
Yeah, a missed tackle and then a made tackle right near a first down.
Very close.
Let's see where they put it down.
Be just shy of it, I think.
The referee's got his foot on the far side of the 35.
And the stick is right at the 35.
No signal for a first down.
3rd and inches.
3rd and very short.
Well, I do want to say, we're getting ready for the next play.
4th down play. Do you kick when you're that deep? Probably early in the game. It's the safe thing to do.
Really is. But they could also do a quarterback sneak.
And there's nobody back to return this punt. They're not sure Hillhouse is going to punt it.
Expect something tricky, which could happen. Again, a short snap, indirect snap, that sort of thing.
There's nobody back to return it. It's going to roll forever if he kicks it, and he does.
Well, he doesn't get that good a boot on it.
Hit a floater. And it bounces backwards. Bounces backwards.
My goodness.
About the 49.
About 5 or 6 yard backspin on that ball. So
when you got a chance to hit one that's going to roll forever, he hit a floater that bounced backwards.
Sort of a knuckleball thing.
And with the ball back at the 49 now.
I was going to say, for those that can't see it, this is a very nice field here. And a very nice press box, Ken.
Yeah, heated press box. We're indoors.
We're not used to this sort of thing.
Can you read the clock there, Josh? 4 minutes? I can't read it from here. 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Hand leading 7-0. Hand it off to Lee. Lee tries to cut back, makes a spin, and takes it forward a little.
Mackerel. He made a little bit of something out of nothing out there right then. All in the spin, Ken.
He was stopped at the line of scrimmage, but he made 3 yards.
Nice turnout by Hen. Here it's pretty well filled up.
Half of Madison here is in New Britain. 2nd and 7. Hand it off to Lee again. There's a flag. Flag in Hand's backfield that time. That normally is not good news.
I tell you, I can't get over those Sizzly shoes out there. Whether it's just tape or whether they look like spats. You think he got some spats to go on those things? Like you were saying before the game, he better play well tonight because it's very obvious what's going on. Boy, with this many people, is your mother working at Stop and Shop today,
That's a motion
Josh?
penalty against Hand,
Boy,
so it takes it back to the 48.
Down at Stop and Shop all day today. Nobody there. Everybody's here at the game.
We'll try to pick up some of the offensive linemen for Hand. Of course, at the center position is Andrew Benevento wearing 54. He's the first man up there on the ball.
You know, I do want to talk about that a little bit from the little interview we got with him after the Wyndham game. Oh, look at that.
2nd and 12.
That puts Davis into a pass reception position.
3 receivers over here, and that's Lee with the ball. Lee's got the corner. He's got some pretty good yardage. Finally pushed out of bounds.
Well,
67 is Sammy Dennison in that offensive line.
Sam I Am out there. Sam I Am.
That's going 3rd down and 2.
And there goes Andy B again over the ball.
We're quite a ways away from the field here at this press box. Up fairly high.
I'm glad to see they got their white jerseys on there.
Oh
my
there's
goodness!
A sack in the backfield.
Whoa!
Defensive lineman came through untouched. I think that's the kid that's the captain for Hillhouse.
I didn't see who did that. I didn't get the number on, but my goodness.
87, I believe it was. Bring up 4th and long here.
Wow. Boy, that was timed about as well as you could possibly time it.
Mike Orts, number 70, and 71. Matt Hambor out. Punt formation for Neislich.
Ramblin' Hambler.
Good. Oh. And Neislich's got a whole corner.
Got a first down anyway.
First down and a lot more.
Whoa!
Fake punt and go to the left.
How about that?
You think that was a planned play, Frank, or did he?
Absolutely not.
Well, he had a defensive man that was right up there in position to block that if he punted it.
Well, what he saw, of course, he was the man coming in from that far left-hand side of Hand, so there's nobody over there to do the contain.
Yeah.
So all he did is he just juked him and got himself a nice 20-yard gainer.
So instead of a punt, Hand has a first down now at the 23.
You play by the sword and you get burned by the sword.
That's Davis for the ball. Davis carries it forward for a yard. The ball came out of there.
Very heads up.
A little late.
Very heads up play by Neislich.
Gained a yard. Ball now about the 22. Timeout Hand before they run the next play.
All right.
And the clock looks like it's 1:30 something. About a minute and a half left in the first quarter. Hand leading 7-0 and driving for another one. After the timeout, we got a 2nd and 9 for Hand. Ball's about 22. Davis goes over in the slot on the left. They're going to run to the left and
wow.
Can't turn the corner this time for Tommy Lee. A little bit of a loss.
Defensive quickness is what you're seeing right there. They have, maybe they're going to have to change the snap count or something. They may be kind of queuing in on a rhythm. There's two particular losses that were significant.
That's going to bring up third and about 12. Ball right at the 25.
It is 4 down territory.
Now they're going to operate out of a shotgun. Got Philippone and Sisley to the right.
Okay, Lee's out for in a flanker.
There's the flag as the ball is snapped.
High.
Concannon
Caught it! Oh!
goes high and knocked down, but a flag was thrown as the ball was snapped.
Was it really?
Yep.
I missed that.
The side judge over on this side threw the flag high in the air just as the ball was snapped.
Motion hand?
Procedure call against hand.
I would think that they'd turn it down.
Might decline that.
I mean, it is 4th down territory, so I don't think they'd try a field goal from way out there. Let's see.
Andy Davis before the game was practicing 45-yarders.
And that's what that'd be.
Declined. Now we'll bring up third and about 12.
Starting to get some shadows on the field.
This is 4th down. 4th down play.
Yep, 4th down.
And we'll go for it. Spread formation. This is where they sometimes bring Concannon across the field. Let's see what happens here. Concannon's going across the field. There's another flag. And that ball is caught down there, but a flag is thrown as the ball snapped. That's going to come back. Holding call against hand.
Yeah. What a throw, though.
Kevin Philippone went high in the air and made a great catch down in the end zone, or at the 1.
It was 35 yards downfield and across the field, so it was more than a 35-yard play, lofted perfectly for Kevin to go up and get it, and it's for naught. It'll be 10 yards, should be at least 10 from the spot of the foul.
So now they'll have 4th and long, very long. They have to get to about the 13 for a first down.
Although, you know, I mean, I don't know what Hank's going to do now, but it's almost a little bit like when you have an error in baseball and you give a guy another out, you know, give Hand another play and they could make something happen. Now they're going to
4th and 22, and Neislich is back in punt formation again.
Again, he kind of pooch punted a little bit because he can certainly get it back there. Get a good coverage on it.
Floated high, and
it's going to stop.
It's going to be stopped down inside the 5.
Oh, nicely
Great
executed.
punt.
Nicely executed. Wow.
Hillhouse gets the ball back, but they're inside their 5.
You know, just a little bit more about the field. Again, a very nice press box, nice field, nice stands, and not very big for a school of this size. We were talking earlier, and there's only this one side, but they're very comfortable seats, well done that way. But this time of year, the entire stands are in the shade and that wind. So the folks are sitting down there, and they're enjoying the game, of course. It could be worse, but...
There we go, inside the 5. And we only have a few seconds left in this first quarter. It's a quarterback keep, and they're not going to get much there. But that should run out the quarter, I think. I think we're inside of 10 seconds and running here.
6, 5, 4. But again, nice crowd for him.
That's the end of the first quarter. Hand leading 7-0 after one period of play. We'll go clear down to the other end of the field.
All right.
We begin quarter number 2 from the 5-yard line.
So he gained about a half a yard on that one carry he had.
2nd and 9. And they're going to run to the left. And that one's going to gain maybe 2.
A little bit more breathing room down there, but good pursuit by the hand D on that side. Let's see, Moulton's over there. We've got Massini, Markey.
Mark Massini.
Double M.
Yeah.
Let's see, we got, see who else we should have in there is
that's Andrew
Ryan
Davis
Schaefer.
calling the defensive signals.
All right, I'm looking at Schaefer, and we're also looking at Sequist. All right.
Sequist, Schaefer, and Massini are the 3 down linemen now Moulton moves up. Looking to throw. And now he's going to run up the middle and hit hard, but he should have a first down at the 15.
I'll give him a first down, all right. There's nice recognition. The center opened up totally down there for him. He recognized it, knew he could at least get the first down. It was a good move.
First down at the 16, they're going to mark it.
Andrew Davis and Brian Schaefer with the tackler.
Didn't find an open receiver, so the quarterback took it right up the middle.
At the 16.
Got the first down. Justin Lindahl and Andrew Davis are the two inside linebackers. And it's run right up the middle and knocked down after only a yard.
There was no secret
See,
in that
92, Sequist was one of the first guys that made contact there.
Got to just be right down on him and stay low so that the offense can't push your side. Basic football on a play like that.
2nd and 8. Ball at the 18.
Heavily overloaded to that left-hand side over there, Kent.
Hillhouse running out of an I formation. And it's an option going left. Quarterback still got it. And finally dragged down across the 30.
All right, defense bid a little bit
Good
too
option
much.
on that play.
Again, kind of forgetting they've got an option quarterback, bid a little bit too much.
The first down for the Academics.
Going to mark it at the 32.
John Johnson, the tackler.
J.J. Johnson makes the tackle, but not until he gets clear out to the 32. Got Mike Concannon covering the wide receiver on this side of the field. Still an option. Quarterback still got it. Now he pitches. And that play is going nowhere.
Nice.
What good recognition.
Look at that. 10 players.
Nicely comes up and meets it, and Lindahl helped out.
There were 10 players on that ball that time.
Also in on the tackle is Mike Wilson. They covered everybody on that one very well.
Yeah, much better discipline that time to be able to cover the pitch man and the fake handoff to the dive man as well as the quarterback. Good
Yeah,
overall.
they covered the dive man. They made the quarterback pitch it, and they covered the pitch man. 2nd and 12 now. Low snap on the ground, still on the ground, and it's finally down about the 20.
Going to be third and about 20 is what it's going to be.
That was a bad snap, and quarterback tried to pick it up on the run and kicked it around a little bit, and by then Justin Lindahl was breathing on his neck.
He was indeed.
3rd and about 20.
Okay, they'll probably get it in the air.
Quarterback looking to throw. Got quite a bit of time. He's coming this way.
Intercepted.
Intercepted.
Oh,
Wilson, number 8.
Go, baby.
Inside the 10. Mike Wilson picked that one off. Takes it back to the 8-yard line.
Oh, brother. Hey, what a showboat that kid is. You know that?
That's the one we gave him credit for in the Wyndham game, and it really was J.J. Johnson.
Yeah, that's right. He is such a showboat. Even if you remember early in the season when Moulton was wearing his number. Mike Wilson, honest to Pete, he ought to end up being on TV sometime.
They mark it at the 7. 1st and goal for Hand. We're in the second quarter. Hand leading 7-0 against the Hillhouse Academics in the Class M championship game.
He almost took that pigskin into the end zone, too. That was a nice
Here's that wishbone. Strong run formation. That's Moulton with the ball. Moulton takes it almost to the 5.
goodness.
63, Jack Sheehan was one of the blockers right ahead of that run.
Are they all railing down there because of the camera?
Mike Orts is number 70 in the line.
Feeling his Orts out there today. Feeling his Orts.
Here's that shot, that wishbone again. Tight formation.
This is neat.
A lot of blockers. That's the first man with the ball, and he takes it about 2. Didn't see who the carrier was, did you, Frank?
I didn't.
Lindahl, I believe.
I think so, too.
Justin Lindahl takes it to the 3-yard line.
They mark it at the 3. Justin Lindahl carried that ball. 3rd down and goal at the 3. Going to stay right in this shotgun, or the shotgun, in the wishbone formation. Everybody up front blocks. Looking to throw it. And now Shaw heading for the end zone. He can't get there. He takes it to the 2. He was looking for a receiver going across in the end zone. I think Sieb was one of them that was out there, and it's going to bring up 4th down. Now what do we do?
Well, that's a good one.
Go for it or try a field goal here. Let's see.
Take a timeout? Take a timeout and talk about it.
Well, they haven't taken a timeout yet, have they?
I know. Shaw went over to the...
I guess they did. So hand stops the clock, and Ryan Shaw goes over to the sideline.
Looks like
even if they didn't punch it in the end zone, you leave the Hillhouse team with the ball deep.
Well, and this possession is almost a freebie because of the interception. Although you'd like to come away with some points, of course.
What do you say, Frank? Do you go for a field goal or do you go for the goal?
Now, I would, I would have a tendency to try to do the field goal myself, but it looks like they're going for it, just with the horses that are in there.
What is it, about 2 yards?
Yeah. 4th down and 2. 4th and goal.
See the shadow creeping further and further across the field.
Hillhouse has put up a good defensive stand on this possession, though, after the interception by Mike Wilson.
Well, they have, but it's almost as much been the play calls themselves, too, because...
Okay, Hen's going to go for it. 4th and 2. 4th and goal at the 2. And they're back in the I formation here. Davis and Lee. And that's Lee with the ball. Lee takes it in. Touchdown Hand. Lee followed Davis right into the end zone. He also followed Benevento into the end zone. Andy Benevento was right in front of him all the way into the end zone.
Andy B. That was the thing I was going to talk about. That we interviewed Benevento, and he was saying how fast the Wyndham team was from his centering position. Very different.
Davis kicks it up, kicks it good, 14-0.
So yeah, that was Andy B. I thought gave us a lot of good information from a down lineman, particularly the center, where he's saying that other games they were able to, really move the slower men around, but the fast guys gave him trouble until they could match him up.
On that extra point try, we haven't mentioned 2 guys that normally come in and block for the kicker, and one of them is big Mike Sardiano, number 74, and the other is Matt Piambino. Both of them come in to fill some space in the middle of that line on extra point try.
And they do it very well.
In the Class M championship game against Hillhouse. Andy Davis hits it again, hits a low line drive, fielded on the fly at the 25, and run back near the 40. So good return for Hillhouse.
Good return, and he fielded that very well, so he was able to really just get a pretty good sprint going. Off the bottom is Brian Schaefer.
Ball spotted at the 40. 10-yard return. First down for the Academy at their own 40-yard line.
First down at the 40 for the Academics of Hillhouse.
I got a couple of flankers. I wouldn't be surprised. They
Two receivers out wide.
Trying to make something happen. No,
the quarterback still got it, and he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there. Massini wrapped him up in a hurry. Ryan Nicely came clear up from his free safety position to also fill that hole.
That was stuffed right at the line of attack.
Nothing on that run. Kyle Murphy comes way over to this side of the field to cover the wide receiver.
Yep. And
looking
that's what
to
he's
throw.
looking for.
Looking left.
Pressure him.
Now
he's
coming back to the right.
Down.
The quarterback is in trouble.
Yes. Like that, he dropped the ball.
And the ball is loose. They call it down.
Yeah, and it was.
Hand has been very good at when a running back or quarterback slows down and tries to reverse direction, they just swarm it.
It is something we've seen all year, done very well, except during the Xavier game. And that was such a learning experience for everybody out there.
3rd and 15. We expect another pass.
This game's going by fast, but where's the field at? Over there.
Here's the shotgun formation for Hillhouse, very much like what Hand uses.
Oh, okay.
Whoa,
That could turn into
it
trouble.
Was fumbled, but
JJ.
Good tackle by JJ over there.
What a tackle.
There's a flag way after the play's over. Flag was thrown well after the tackle was made. This got to be something like a personal foul against somebody, isn't it?
Yeah, I would think so. And
don't know who yet.
But, you know, I saw some extracurricular a couple of plays ago that were not very cool.
Personal foul against Hillhouse.
Yeah. It's a little bit early for them to start to self-destruct, but... And of course, because it was dead ball foul, it does get counted off as opposed to turned down.
That's going to take that ball clear back to the 22.
So you go down with the bands going?
Punt formation, 4th down. Concannon to return it, and he's close to midfield.
That's interesting. Philippone being back as the deep man.
Is that Philippone? Or is that Concannon?
No, he just called it. I haven't seen the number.
The PA announcer said it was Philippone, but I'm not sure. It's a high kick. Fair catch. Call for it. That's Concannon.
Yeah.
I thought it was Concannon.
Yeah, that.
Pretty good punt. Fair catch made by Mike Concannon.
Need to verify. Field announcer doesn't necessarily know it. Although he's got a better position than we have as a whole. I would not turn down these.
We've got about 3.5 minutes, so Hand has plenty of time to do something else before the half. Daniel Hand leading 14-0 against Hillhouse. Ryan Shaw looking to throw it. Oh, man, wide open over here. That's Philippone that time, made the catch. Got near a first down. Just about 10-yard gain. Let's see where they mark it.
Close.
First down Hand. He gained about 11. Now Hand sends 3 receivers to the right, to the wide side of the field. Shaw rolling that way. Good protection so far. Well, now he's in trouble. And Shaw is sacked way back.
Wow. Woo. About a 12-yard loss.
That was a big loss for Hand.
Alexander Folsom.
I think that's where you should probably chuck it out of bounds.
Yeah.
instead of take that big a loss. That's over 10-yard loss.
Yeah, I got that about a 12-yarder.
Yeah. Second and about 22 now.
Boy.
Ball back at the 46. And Shaw looking to the right side. There's a man over there, wide open. Complete pass. And brought it up near the 41.
I got a little better than half of it back.
Concannon makes a catch again. They haven't thrown it to Twinkle Toes Stisley over on this side yet in this game, wearing the yellow shoes. Third down and about 8. Shaw throwing on every play. He's going to throw it high, out of bounds, a little out of reach on the near sideline. He was looking for Stisley that time.
Well, it's going to be 4th down at the 41. Sure, they'll try to do a little pooch punt again.
And we're down to a little over 2 minutes left in the first half. Ryan Nislik will punt.
From the 41-yard line. Ryan Nislik in punt formation. Tyrell Duncan, the deep man.
Yeah, they're putting the pressure on.
Snap and a boomer out of there by Nislik. It's fielded on the fly over there at about the 13 and knocked down at about the 15.
Got nowhere at all.
And a flag. Flag is way back where Nislik kicked it.
And that'll probably be from again. Well, I don't know.
Oh, look at that. It's against Hillhouse for running into the kicker.
If it's 15, then it's a first down. They did. You could see that they were putting on a pretty heavy punt rush. But man,
they're talking to one of the captains here for a hand, Andrew Davis. See what they want here.
I don't think there's. Well, I don't know. Let's not. This way. It should be 15 yards. No, 5.
5 yards.
5. Inadvertent.
Well, that brings up 4th and only about 3 here,
That's
Frank.
Right. Yeah.
Here's where you might try something funny here. We only got 2 minutes left in the first half,
Yeah,
and
you bet.
Hand is not in punt formation now.
Right.
They're going to go for it on 4th. Ryan Shaw looking to throw. Straight back. Man across the middle, a little high and hard to handle for Concannon coming across. Incomplete pass. Hillhouse takes over.
Well, that was a pretty shabby series right then.
Yeah.
The hand, but they had one more chance to.
They didn't do too much right there, did they?
No. It's a series you don't normally see for hand. However, with the score 14-0, no harm, no foul right now, as long as you can get the ball back or stop them from
Well, we'll
scoring.
see how Hillhouse, see if they open it up here and try to do something before the half. We got less than 2 minutes.
You bet.
It's option, looking to throw, looking long. Deep. And an overthrown, well behind the receiver.
Nice look, hit the quarterback pretty hefty.
The receiver there actually had a step beyond the defenders of hand.
Yes, yep, he had a shot at it. It was just a little overthrown.
But the quarterback put it a little bit out of reach.
He got a lot of distance on that ball, a lot of air under the ball, so give him a chance to get up there. Again,
that was the old option play that was designed to look like a run and then turned into a pass.
And they executed it very well.
Hillhouse with 2 receivers each side now. Shotgun. Motion left. Quarterback's going to keep, and he's hitting the backfield. Boy, that's a 91. There's Schaefer.
And Schaefer, yeah.
Tackled by Ryan Schaefer.
Schaefer was right in on the quarterback, looking for that draw.
4 yards on the play.
They really haven't let that quarterback get away much so far, have they, Frank?
No, they haven't. I mean, we saw
We know he's a good runner.
Yeah. We saw 1 or 2 plays where they started to because of the loss of the outside contained, but hey, that's all part of the learning experience, really.
3rd and 13 for Hillhouse. Handed off the first man through, and he's still going.
Yes.
Still going. The ball's knocked loose. And there's a scramble for it. Looked like Hands got it.
Hands got it. Hands got it. Whew. That looked dangerous the way they were going along there, and he might have been able to break it, but then a very nice hit from outside. I couldn't tell whether it was nice look over there making a hit or whether it was...
That's just a case of trying to do too much with it. He broke a couple of tackles, but somebody put a helmet right on the ball or a fist on it.
Exactly right.
Knocked it loose, and the Hand gets the ball back. Less than a minute left in the first half. Ball's at the 37.
It's about where the first down would have been if they had made a first down a couple plays back.
It's handed off to Davis, who takes it to the 31.
What do we got, about 1 yard gain on that maybe?
And the clock had ran down to about 45 seconds left in the first half. Kind of a hurry-up offense for Hand here.
Nope, take a timeout.
No, they're going to stop the clock with a timeout with about 30 seconds left. We think the clock says 38 seconds. From our angle, it's hard to tell. Before the half.
38, 39 seconds maybe?
Ryan Shaw, look at his toe being pressured. There's his complete pass over on the far side.
Shoes.
And it's...
Did he fumble it?
I don't know. That ball's on the ground and fumbled and lost.
Now the shoes didn't help very much.
Hillhouse gets it back at about the 31.
They didn't help the Wicked Witch of the West either, did they? Or oh, those were the red ruby shoes.
Complete pass to Patrick Stisley and fumbled, and Hillhouse with the ball back at the 31. Have a half a minute left in the first half. No, they don't want to give up anything big. Spread formation.
Yeah, they're going for it. They're going to go to try to get something on the board.
Test Hands secondary
pressure
here.
on him.
Quarterback being pursued. It's complete pass on this side.
He dropped it too.
And dropped. And that ought to be a fumble recovery.
Yes.
Hand recovers it.
Oh my goodness.
That's Ryan Nisley. Picked the ball up. I think he just dropped it, didn't he?
I think he did. I think
I don't think it got knocked out of his hand.
He might have been shifting hands with it, from he carried it and captured the ball in one hand and was shifted to the other, and it just got away from him.
And we've got about 20 seconds left in the half, and Hand has the ball back to 36. We may end up the half with Andy Davis trying a 50-yard field goal here, Frank.
Why not, Look at all the receivers left.
Ryan Shaw going big. Going
gonna be
long. Incomplete pass on the ground. Philippone and Stisley and Concannon were all down there.
Quite a mass of humanity in that pile down there.
13 seconds left in the half.
About 13 seconds left there. I think chance for a couple more plays.
I'd like to see him get it down deep enough to give Davis a shot at a field goal here.
That would be fun.
Got the trips right. 3 receivers on the far side. Shaw looking that way. Now he's trying to get loose, and he's sacked. Back at the 45.
Man, that guy. Ooh.
Can't get it away. And that should run out to half. So with 2 quarters played in the championship game, Class M, Daniel Hand High School leads 14-0 against Hillhouse. The Hand band is down in the end zone ready to perform, and then 2 more quarters after that.
Tiger Flag Squad, Lawrenceville, Marysville, Ashley creators and Ashley athletes have choreographed a fast-paced and high-energy flag routine for the class of 1979 year 6 by Donna Summer, Hot Stuff. Close our halftime show. That time to be an A-Flag Squad will perform our full fight song on Wisconsin.
You haven't mentioned this thing.
No, go ahead. Yeah.
Can't get it. We're about ready to begin the second half of this game. We might mention that this is Coach Steve Philippone's 186th game as a head coach for Han. And his predecessor, Larry Ciotti, also coached 186 games for Han. Ciotti, over 18 years, was 141 and 41 and 4 ties, 4 state titles. Philippone's record in 17 years is 137, 43 and 6, also 4 state titles. Here's the kickoff. It's fielded down about the 15 by Lee going to the right, fakes a handoff, and takes it across the 30.
Very nice. Very nice.
So these two coaches in Hand's history have won about 75% of their games. And Ciotti coached for 18 years and Philippone for 17 years. And each one of them has coached 186 games at Madison. Madison.
In the feng shui world, that's pretty symmetric, isn't it?
It is.
I mean, the percentage of wins is very, very similar, and the number of games total at this point.
And here we go for the second half. Ryan Shaw has his troops out. The offense sort of sputtered in that second quarter. The defense has got a shutout going against Hillhouse so far. So run over the right side and then gains maybe 2 yards.
Yeah, not much of anything on that one.
So one of Hand's strengths this year, they replaced something like 17 starters from last year's state championship team who all graduated. So they have a lot of kids that are playing their first varsity ball this year, and they have exceeded my expectations at the beginning of the season.
Mine by far too, Ken, because I'll tell you, after that Xavier game, I just really didn't know what we were going to have this year. You know, I mean, because again, there were so many kids playing positions for the first time and their first varsity experiences. You just didn't know what we were going to get. And they really have come together well.
2nd and 9 for Hand, and that's handed off to the first man, Davis, and finally he's ridden out of bounds. But a good gain up, maybe a yard or two short of a first down.
Yeah, very nice job out there. He was having to carry a couple of tacklers with him all the way out. Maybe 3rd and it's not a shabby amount.
3rd and about 2.
3rd and 2.
For a Hand at the 42. And that's Lee on the right side, and Lee is trying to take it forward for a first down. He's near it.
Very, very close. Very, very close on that one.
We'll thank Mr. Murphy, Bob Murphy, for his information about how many games Philippone and Ciotti have coached for Hand. He's our chief statistician this year. We're going to double his pay if he keeps this up next year.
It's all part of Murphy's Law anyway, isn't it? And what he gives us is information all derived through Murphy's Law.
First down Hand. Tommy Lee gets enough for the first. And Hand needs to put together a drive in this third quarter like they did in the first quarter.
Davis.
It's Davis takes it up to the 50.
About 5. Well, we didn't mention they did get the first down on Tommy's run there, just barely, but they got it. And gives them another chance now. 2nd down and about 5. All seriousness, no, it has been nice to have Bob give us the information through the year. You know, cuts out press clippings and gives us some information on the various teams that Hand has been up against. And indeed, even now, been a big help for him. Well, but when you're retired, you can do a lot of stuff like that. You know, he's older than we are, I think, Kent. In mileage, anyway.
In mileage, yes. Ball is right at midfield. 2nd and about 4, just a little over 4 yards to go. That's Concannon in motion. Shaw rolling this way.
Nice roll.
Looking to throw, and Concannon is back behind his man. Complete pass. There's a flag down, however. Flag down at about the 40.
Wow.
Concannon blew by his defender, and Shaw found him. Let's see what the flag is.
Hopefully he didn't push off. I saw him go by the man, but whether the man tried to grab him or whether he pushed off the man, I don't know.
I was watching Concannon. I don't think he did anything wrong.
Yes.
There's a holding call against Hillhouse. Decline. The result of the play takes it deep. Concannon has an ability to kind of run 3/4 speed till he gets up near his defender, and then he puts it in high gear and blows right by him.
And that's exactly what you saw then, Ken. You're 100% right. Exactly. Kind of loping down the field.
He runs very smoothly.
Yeah.
He just kind of glides out. First down now at the 24. Pitch to Lee in the backfield. Lee
look at that.
around the corner. There's a flag down, though. Flag back in hands backfield.
That'll be a holding.
Tommy Lee takes it to the end zone, but that one is probably going to come back. And according to the reaction of Ryan Shaw, it definitely is coming back.
We've seen a few more penalties, I think, on hand than you did in Hillhouse so far.
It's probably true. They had a lot of penalties in the Wyndham game.
Yeah, very, very lot. Yeah, no question.
So a holding call against Hand will bring that touchdown run by Lee back.
And as you would say, other than the holding, that was very well.
Yeah, it was a really neat play, except for that, yeah. First and 20 at the 34. Neislick comes in on offense. Moulton goes out.
Neislick comes in. It's usually meaning it might be a pass out to that side.
Neislick's in that slot right. Concannon's wide right. Ryan Shaw rolling right, looking to throw. Nice. Got his man there. Complete pass.
Yeah.
Complete pass. Which one was it? Caught that. Neislick made the catch.
Yep.
Neislick came out of the slot, cut it out, and made a good game.
And came straight down, did a right turn towards the sidelines. That was all in the play all the way.
You know, Ryan Neislick's had a pretty good football game here, Frank.
Yes, he has.
He's done a good job punting. He had a fake punt that he took for big yardage. He's recovered a fumble. Don't believe he's intercepted one yet.
No, I don't think so, but you're right. He's done a very, very good job.
Been a pass receiver. Now we got 2nd and 13. Handed off to Lee, coming in this way, trying to sweep the corner, and that's cut down pretty quick. Defense strung that out and played well against it. Gained a yard.
Yeah, and the Hand needed to have a little more interference being run, a little bit tighter into the line so they couldn't strip down that way, but it didn't happen.
3rd and 12 now at the 26. That's Concannon's, but wide right. And Shaw makes a fake. Sheehan is blocking for Shaw. Shaw takes it out of bounds on the far sideline. Gains a couple of yards, but not enough for a first down.
Well, I thought he went out. Yeah.
That's going to bring up 4th and long, Frank.
He sure is.
The ball is spotted at about the 23. It's too deep to punt it. They need to get to the 14 to get a first down here. Going to operate out of a spread formation. Philippone's right, Stisley and Concannon left.
Davis, the blocker.
Davis is in trying to protect Shaw.
This is asking a lot.
Shaw straight back, flag down. Flag down before the play.
No play.
They just warmed up his arm on that one.
Yeah.
Foul.
Another penalty against Hand.
A little over anxious, I guess.
They're marching the wrong direction here. Ball now to 28.
Yeah, Hand's moved the ball a lot, but the trouble is, it's like me losing weight. I lost about 2,000 pounds in my life and gained about 2,020. It's the wrong way to go.
4th down now and 14. Same formation. Shaw looking to the left, and there's a man. They cut it on a hop. Stisley got a trap hop down at the 8. So Hillhouse takes over.
Shoes didn't help on that one either, did it?
He had his man open. He just didn't quite get the ball far enough.
That's too bad, too, because that would have been a first down if they'd gotten it completed. However,
So far in this game, Hens' offense has sputtered a bit, mainly because of penalties.
Yeah,
their defense has played very well.
You know, the first possession of Hand was basically flawless all the way down the field. You know, about 64 yards to that touchdown, and they haven't been able to gain that same rhythm since.
And one score here would put Hillhouse right back in the game. That's a misdirection back this way, taken to the 31.
Yep.
About 3 yards.
All right. Andy Davis in on the tackle that time, but yeah, you're right. It's Hand has not been able to put away Hillhouse, and maybe part of the Hand problems are because Hillhouse has been defending them very tough.
2nd and 7. Hillhouse running out of an eye. 2 receivers to the left.
No fake.
A fake. And now
going
Lindahl
way deep.
after the man. And good defense down there by Kyle Murphy.
Yeah.
He was in perfect position. The pass receiver could not get to the ball because Murphy had it well protected.
He really did. He identified well the way the ball was going, so he was able to position himself between the receiver and the ball on the flight of the path, and did a good job. Very good
3rd and 7. Look for another pass.
Murph the Surf.
Quarterback does a good job of deceiving where that ball is till he's ready to throw it.
Now, if you remember, Murph's the one who made a very, very timely interception in the Thanksgiving Day game in the end zone against Guilford.
Quarterback straight back,
some
looking to
pressure.
throw, and he has pressure by Massini and throws it away. Incomplete pass.
I must say, Hand is going to be graduating a lot of seniors again this year, and a lot of very, very valuable receivers, seniors, excuse me.
Mike Wilson on the coverage on that play. 4th down play. Concannon back to return the punt.
Mark Massini is not one of them. He's a sophomore, and he'll be back in the next couple of years.
He's played all season, played well. He's one of those new kids that came into the starting lineup with no prior varsity experience. There's a low snap on the ground, and he's going to be nailed back there.
Oh, yeah.
Can't get rid of it.
Talking about Mark Massini right there, and also a little help from Roger Wilson of the Wilson twins.
Roger Wilson, Mike Massini. Now Hand has an opportunity to stretch the lead here.
Those Wilson boys do look like the Beach Boys, you know that?
They do. Yeah. Look like they ought to live in Laguna Beach.
They really do, yes. Then we could have Kyle Murph the Surf Murphy with him.
Hand with a 1st down at the 17. Big turnover.
Very big. 4th down. Bad snap from center.
It's Davis with a hole.
And he's going to go.
Andrew Davis heading for the end zone. Got it. First touchdown. 17-yard run to the right side by Andrew Davis.
Andy Do It All Davis.
17-yard touchdown run.
I didn't get the blocking in front of that, but it was very good on that right side.
It was very good as he broke loose. He had a couple of defenders that he had to beat, but he had the power to go there. One of them was almost able to bring him down, but he just squared himself away and headed upfield. And last 3 or 4 yards.
I'll try the extra point. And hits it long and true.
Yeah.
21-0. 21-0, 6:35 left in the 3rd quarter.
Man, that was taking advantage of, again, the bad snap back to the punter for Hillhouse Academics, and the guy's able to bring him down right there at the spot.
Well, I mentioned a couple of minutes ago that Hand's offense has sort of sputtered. That really was made by the defense.
That was made by the defense in that one play. I mean, it was a very good play, but you'll take it any way you can get it, won't you?
21-0.
Nobody's cleaned it up yet?
Do you know who it was? They came in here and they yelled it up. What is the event staff?
We would like to thank our camera staff this year.
Okay.
Okay, ready? Andrew Davis ready to kick back to Hillhouse. It's a high one this time.
It's off to the angle. Angles it.
Angles it.
Into the end zone.
Into the end zone.
Touchback.
The return man thought it might go out of bounds, but it didn't.
He did. He was kind of counting on it.
First down at the 20 after the touchback.
Nice job right there.
Now all we really need to do is for the defense to keep it up. What they've been doing for 2.5 quarters.
Absolutely. Keep on the pressure. And the starting of that pressure comes with Massini and Sequest and Schaefer, right? The 3 down linemen up front. We're going into it looks like nobody's crashing the line. Looking to expect some fireworks coming out.
And they got 5 linebackers in this lineup. And they're running to the left. And good tackle over on the far sideline.
Nice open tackle. That's my man JJ, I believe.
That JJ made it?
Yeah.
I think it was. JJ Johnson.
I want to announce it right now to you and everybody else. We've got to get JJ on an interview after the game. we failed to do that, and we very much missed his recovering that fumble for the touchdown the other day. So
at Wyndham, yeah.
And I got to give that handsome redhead a little bit of airtime. You know that?
I think you're partial to redheads, Frank.
I am.
2nd and 8.
So the whole crew here, we got to make sure we get JJ over there. All right, everybody. There we go. He's not hard to find. Just look for that red hair.
Whoa, that ball's on the ground, I think. No, I guess he didn't fumble. He just was hit hard.
Yeah.
Right at the line of scrimmage, behind the line of scrimmage.
I thought the ball went down too.
Lost a yard. Man, the ball carrier went backwards. PA announcer gave Lindahl the credit for the tackle. He filled that hole and drove his man backwards.
Just another piece.
Wasn't much peace in that play.
Talking with his grandmother earlier in the day before the game started, and she said he's got a younger brother coming up. Interesting to watch that.
3rd and 9. Quarterback looking to throw. And now he's going to run up the middle. And he's met by Nislek.
That was a meeting of the minds right there, wasn't it? Helmet on helmet, basically.
Gained a couple yards, and that's it. 4th down and 6 coming up. Ryan Nislek. We've mentioned his name quite a few times in this championship game.
Very good game.
Concannon back to return the punt.
I understand in the next year he's going on and be planning on playing lacrosse. I can't remember the school they said he'd be playing lacrosse in. Have a lot of hand players that'll be playing lacrosse.
You got 4 or 5 of them there that have committed to Division I programs for lacrosse, haven't they?
Right,
got a timeout before this play's run. 4th and long for Hillhouse after that timeout.
4th and long. They're back for a punt. Last time it was a disaster for them.
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah, they don't look too comfortable right now either. It's a tough job on the center when he already knows he's made a miscue. He made sure of that one.
Got a good snap there. Oh, that kicked that one real high. And a big roll, however. Rolled down to about the 41.
Well, we saw it take a real good bounce from one other time and then a real bad bounce another. So that hits this turf, and it's relatively hard. Takes a nice bounce. It can go any way you want.
Did you notice on that punt, hand was going for the block, and they had several white shirts very close to it.
Right there, and the guys held up, actually, when they saw that they weren't going to be quite able to do it, they didn't think. Certainly didn't want that penalty, you know. It's best you got to come at an angle. Coming straight on doesn't work real well. But
we got just over 4 minutes left in this 3rd quarter. Hand leading 21-0 against Hillhouse in the Class M state championship game. Shaw back to throw. Looking long.
Oh, baby.
Concannon goes high for it. Just can't quite get it.
It's 6 inches too high. And it was one of those where maybe he jumped a tad early, or who knows. He was well covered. Can't really fault the coverage on it. The ball was just you know.
You're saying that Concannon should have been 6'6".
Yeah, 6'6" would have done it, you know. But that was very, very close.
2nd and 10.
Philippone was wide open down on this side too.
Well, we got a break in the action here. What do we got here?
I don't know. Must be an injury, by the way it's looking.
I think a referee is going for hot chocolate.
Is anybody down? I mean, everybody's taking a knee for some reason.
Right there.
Where? Oh, I see. Okay, the man who went going out of bounds with the who was defending Kincannon. Yeah.
Far side
Jeez,
there.
I didn't see it at all. Probably came down on his ankle wrong or something. He is kind of a little gimpy on that thing. And the young man's name is Terrell Wilkes. He's 6'3", 175-pounder.
He's one of their best players, too,
He
isn't
is,
he?
yep.
Okay, we're about ready to roll here. And the Hillhouse man comes off and on his own power. I hope he's got nothing too serious.
Yeah, it looked pretty good, though, the way he was walking off. They didn't look like he was really having a
2nd
hitch
and
to
10
it.
now.
2nd and 10.
That's Lee in the
Gets the
backfield.
lead.
Gets the pitch.
Ooh.
Brings it up to the 45.
All right, gain about 5. I had, by the way, Tommy Lee with about 46 yards in the first half. And Davis only had 11 as well. Of course, the big single runner was Nislek's 20-yarder off of the punt situation there, where he just made a great decision when they had a heavy-duty block coming on him, and he just dodged the man and went past the open side. Did a great job.
The injured player for Hillhouse came off for only one play. He's back
One
over
pass
there on the
now.
far sideline covering Concannon.
May not be bad to pick on him, though. Maybe a little ginger on that thing. Oh, he's
Shaw looking
Philippone.
toward Philippone.
Way
a
off.
little high and outside.
Looks like he expected Philippone to come out to the side instead of just button hooking. So Hand will get rid of it now. One of the cheerleaders doing a great job down there. Recovering the ball, handing it to the referee like she's done it a lot of times down there.
4th and long for Hand. Nislek to punt. And now the field is basically all in shade. Sun is going over the horizon.
It sure has, boy. Those lights are on. Whoa!
High snap, there's a flag. Nislek is taking off with it. I don't think he's going to make it that time.
Could be an offsides on Hillhouse, though. We'll see what that flag means.
Yeah.
Boy, that was a way high snap. We don't see that very often.
High snap to Nislek, and rather than get it blocked, he took off with it. Let's see what the flag is.
You know, with this is the
That's a
12th
procedure
game of the
call,
season.
but that's before the. Oh no, Hillhouse gets the ball. Decline penalty. Hillhouse takes over in good position. It's about as deep as they've been, isn't it?
It really is, yes. Gives them an opportunity. But I was saying that out of 12 games, this is the 12th game Hand has played, and that was by far the worst snap that we've seen. And so that's quite a record for the season when you come down to it. Long snapping is not easy. It's a specialty in the pros.
Okay, they're going to start at the 46 on this drive. So far, Hand's defense has been very strong. They're going to sweep left, reverse
Whoa,
back this
reverse,
way.
reverse.
It's a reverse
See
coming
if
this way, and
Nice
tackle.
tackle.
There's a flag down. The tackle was
Mikey
made by
Wilson.
number 8, Mike Wilson, and a flag down.
Here we go, Mikey Wilson and the Beach Boys.
Lost yardage. Let's see what the flag is.
Probably going to be a hold. Yeah, hold.
Holding call against Hillhouse.
We'll see where that takes them. It'll be 10 yards from the spot of the foul.
Well, they made it a loss on the play.
I think Hand had accepted penalty and push him back another 10 yards, I would think. I mean, they threw him for a loss, but how much was the ball is down about 5 yards.
Andrew Davis, the captain there,
No,
says
decline
we'll
it.
decline it.
They're going to take the down and the 5-yard penalty, the 5-yard loss of play. So it should be second. There you go. Okay.
Second down at the 49 now.
They got the sticks right. Nice crowd again. We just say it for hand. They really filled the whole stands up. Matter of fact, talking to some people at halftime, they couldn't get a seat. They were standing on the sidelines. Nice turnout.
Another reverse, an inside handoff, and pretty well controlled, however.
Yeah, that was Roger Wilson bringing down on the other side. So
Roger Wilson makes the tackle.
Doing a double reverse for the second time, but to an opposite side, and hand again. Did not bite on defense. Good discipline. Love seeing that.
We're at 2 minutes left in this third quarter. Hand leading 21-0. Hillhouse with the ball. 3rd and 13. Well, the ball snapped and dropped. Ball snapped and dropped and covered at the 49.
Yeah, pulling out too fast was the quarterback. Over anxious, young man trying to make something happen.
Bring up 4th and about 13 anyway.
You know, a minute and a half remaining in this period, this third period, and just a young man trying to do more than is out there for him.
Cannon so far has not dropped very deep. They're not sure that he's going to punt it.
Yeah, they'll probably just let it die because it's one of those two. Hand get the ball. And oh, look at that. Trying to make him nervous on the punt.
He's going to kick it away.
Oh.
High kick. Going to let it roll.
Yes.
Yeah,
they're going to get a heck of a roll.
Yeah, it's going to be a beauty. Stopped inside the 10 at about the 7.
Yeah. There we go.
We're inside of a minute left in this third quarter. Hand will take over at about the 7.
All right. There's a long field out in front of them. A lot they can do with it. We have Professor Fuse down on the field getting some sideline. John Woods was down there in the first half of play, so they'll be doing a little bit of mixing of this for the viewing public.
Do a little editing, huh?
Yeah.
That's handed off to Davis going to right. And Davis across the 10 to about the 13 maybe.
Yeah, about 4 or 5 yards on that.
Give him close to 6.
There we go.
And the clock is running. We're approaching a half a minute.
Yep. And this is the type of play of this time of the game, or with this score, 21-0, Hand's going to be conservative, but just try to take it to the other team.
2nd and 4.
Power football.
That's Davis with the ball. Davis still going forward.
Yeah,
Davis
got
a first down. Clear up to the 25.
Yeah, nice job. Nice.
Hand's got it out of the hole, and we got 16 seconds showing in the third quarter. What they'd like is a long, grinded-out drive here with a score at the end of it, and they don't even have to snap it before the quarter runs out.
Right.
Clock is at 5 seconds and running, and Ryan Shaw is just going to let it run. So after 3 quarters of play, Hand leading Hillhouse 21-0. Josh Maddy on the camera for the fourth quarter.
12 minutes of season 2005 football.
That's Shaw handing it off to Lee, going to the left.
Oh, he slices through by two blockers.
Forward, gains about 4.
It's power running. This is the time of the game when the blockers now know what they're able to do against the opponent, and Lee knows what his blockers can do and how well they're going to do, and he can just start pounding the ball down the pavement, if you will.
What they would like to do is just keep the sticks moving, keep the first downs coming.
Yeah, this is when we say 3.4 yards per play. Or better.
Well, he made it that time. He got about 4.
Well, Lindahl comes into the slot.
Shaw rolling this way.
Boom. Oh, Tommy just took a hit.
Now he's going to throw.
Out of bounds.
Complete
he's got
pass.
it. Oh, he dropped his feet.
Cannon kept a foot in and made the catch on the sideline.
15-yard gain on that fucking Cannon.
First down.
I had Hand 3 for 4 of passing in the first half. I haven't kept track of it, of course, the second half, but it was it was a good overall first half for Hand, but just not a whole lot happening. And we had that very, very spongy, I call it, last 6 minutes of the half with
Spongy.
turnovers on both sides. But right now, Hand is starting to
Ball to 42.
42.
Yeah, 3 receivers to the left. And now Shaw is looking to throw.
Oh, did he get him down? Nope, waved it off.
I think he caught that ball, but he was out of bounds.
He did, yeah.
Concannon high in the air for it and came down with it.
Ran
out of
out of
bounds.
pay dirt. Couldn't get his legs down in time. Very interesting. You could watch Ryan Shaw that time as he did his rollout all the way. He picked up a nice block from Tommy Lee for protection. Squared his shoulders real well. Did the basics of a quarterback, squaring your shoulders as you're getting ready to throw it so you could have your accuracy. Was accurate, just, again, missed by a foot or two from the standpoint of getting the feet down.
2nd and 10. Sort of the same alignment here.
Yeah, you'd like to just see. Let's keep on wearing down the opposition.
They're going to give it to Lee, and Lee's got some room to run.
You saw him look the
Lee's
field
got a
over.
lot of room to run.
All right.
Down that sideline, clear down to the 37.
37 from the 42, so he get himself a, what, about 18 yards?
Another first down.
Yeah, 8 and 13. Not 21 yards on that. I'm sorry. Nice job, fresh set of downs. Well inside now the academic territory.
Ball at about the 37.
And you better believe the boys are, particularly the defenders down there, even though they were using up a lot of energy and their body heat, but boy, it's starting to get wearing on them down there. Hand keeps taking it down there, wearing them down.
Shaw looking to throw again, and he's looking for the end zone. And almost a one-handed circus catch down there by the end zone. Yeah, Concannon.
He might have shaken himself up a little bit.
I think he landed hard.
Yeah, that's one of those you can go down and snap your head against it, even though you've got your helmet on, boy. You snap it against the turf. And
that was a break in the action. I'm not sure if that was Concannon. I think that was Philippone. Yeah, Concannon is standing up, so I think that was Philippone.
It might have been Philippone. We know it's not Stisley because we can tell by the shoes. Matter of fact, Stisley's up here, the sizzling guy, and
Kevin Philippone is going to walk off, but he hit the turf hard.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a little bit cold and hard there.
Cold and hard, and you take, again, you can snap down, your helmet can come down and crack pretty hard. You're protected, but it's not like when we used to have the leather helmets. Played in the dirt.
Andrew Davis back in, and Lindahl out. Sieb in. Oops, thought he was coming in.
He thought so,
Guess not. Jesse Garantana coming in.
Don't want to have one of those break the huddle problems,
And Shaw is going to call a timeout before he runs a play. 2nd and 10. The ball is at the 37. We have 10:48 left in this ball game. Hand leading Hillhouse 21-0. 2nd down and 10 after Kevin Philippone went off. Hit the turf hard down
little
there,
bit
the
groggy.
artificial turf. Ball to 37. That's Lee with the ball. Cuts back. Takes it near the 30.
Give him another 5 or 6 or 7 yards for Tommy. Starting to pick up some mileage now. Frequent flyer
Gain
mileage.
about 6-yard gain by Tommy Lee.
Coach Eric Becker wanted to make sure that we were using his nickname also of Tomex.
Tomex.
Mr. Lee. Tommy Lee.
Keeps on ticking.
Takes a licking and keeps on ticking.
That's Lee going to the
There he
left.
goes.
He's got a little
One man to
blocking.
get
He's
him.
looking for a hole there.
Yeah. First down.
Got a first down.
First down.
Move the sticks. Keep the clock rolling.
About
We got
8 yards.
10 minutes left in this game.
8-9 yard gainer on that one, and Tommy has a chance of breaking 100 now, I believe. He had close to 50 in the first half, and this drive alone, he's got about 40.
Ball at the 23, first down.
Ball's at the 23.
Shaw coming this way.
Oh, yeah, nice
Rolling,
pickup.
looking to throw.
Oh, dropped.
Intercepted and dropped. Incomplete, but that one was almost picked.
Wow.
Short pass is complete, intended for Michael Concannon.
Concannon was the intended receiver right on the sideline, but a defender was in the way.
Jack Sheehan did a great job that time picking up a block. Guy looked like he was going to be able to get to Ryan, and Sheehan came around and just able to protect Ryan enough to get that pass away, inadvertent as it was.
2nd and 10.
A nice job by Jack Sheehan. Oops,
Shaw still got it.
Looking, he's got Sieb.
And he's throwing to the end zone.
Up in the air, almost.
Almost caught on the rebound.
Almost the old tip play.
Stisley was intended receiver, and I believe that was Philippone back in behind him.
Was that
almost
Philippone?
caught the deflection.
Sieb was wide open in the midterm.
Smith defending on the play, 3rd and 10.
That wasn't Philippone, that was Concannon down there.
Concannon, yeah. Yeah, it looks like they're still treating Philippone over on the sidelines.
When Pat Stisley goes out for a pass, do you look for the shoes and then throw it about 4 feet higher than the shoes?
Just about, yep.
3rd down and 10. Shaw rolling this way, looking to throw again.
Oh, another line.
He's looking for Concannon. Concannon, touchdown in the end zone.
Oh, baby.
Mike Concannon makes a catch in the end zone behind the defender. Extends Hand's lead, but 9:23 left in the ball game. They now have a 4-score lead against Hillhouse. Ryan Shaw the holder, Andrew Davis the kicker. High snap, kicked up.
Oh.
Kick good, he's hit them all.
He did indeed. And he do it all.
4 straight extra points for Andrew Davis. 28-0 now. Hand is leading in this championship game.
A few guys in there. Probably get some
Steve down there.
a chance to get in. Just a few.
Andrew Davis set to kick off. I think the cheerleaders cheated a little on that one. They gave 1 push-up for each touchdown. They didn't do it 28 times.
Oh, that's all right. That's all right. They've been working hard all day.
Andrew Davis.
Nice kick.
Hits it long, and it's fielded at the 5.
He's got some room.
Run back this way. Moulton's protecting on this side.
Yeah.
In behind there is Nislik.
Be down by.
Nislik cuts his man down, and Moulton held his ground.
I think Moulton did a heck of a job slowing that thing up. Moulton Lava. He'll be back next year, gang. Good to see him. He's really come on strong this year, too. 6'1", 190-pound junior. He's also a wrestler, I understand. I bet he's a tough one.
Hillhouse hasn't had a whole lot to cheer about in this game on offense. Hand has shut them down so far.
Yeah, I don't. I wouldn't even dare say what their stats have been. Their farthest penetration was because of that turnover by Hand.
Quarterback still got it. Now he's going to pitch. Pitch to the sideline, and pretty good gain.
That is a good gain.
Gain maybe 5.
One of their best that they made from that play.
But I noticed on that option play, they do make that quarterback get rid of it. They don't want him to keep it.
Yeah.
They cover him very well. 5-yard gain.
Well, the thing is, every time you can make that ball move someplace, there's a chance for it to go wrong. So if you can cause that pitch, sometimes that pitch will go awry on them.
Quarterback still got it, going to the right, and he's ridden down by either Nislik or Mike Wilson. I can't tell which one it was. That ball on the ground.
Boy, I don't see how. I would have thought it was by.
Let's see what the referees call here. I think they marked it down, didn't they?
I would think so. I mean, it's sure.
No, they're giving that to hand as a fumble recovery.
Wow. Wow, he was hit pretty hard.
Did Isaac recover that one?
You know, beats me. He seemed to have it in his hand, but
I didn't quite get to who recovered that one. Ryan Nisley, however, has had a very good championship football game here
he
today.
really has.
First down for hand.
Now we'll see what hand wants to do.
About the
I
28.
get the feel that they wanted to get the ball in the hands of some of the guys. Well, I don't know. I was going to say like Philip Owen or Stisley or somebody, so they could get some numbers on the box score as well. But that was
Andrew Davis takes it to the 24, about a 4-yard gain.
Taking him, letting him go up there with about 5-yard gain and just to pound the ball to him again. It's a short field again for him.
Well, they're using clock every time they do that too, and we're down to 8.5 minutes left in this game. Hand with a 4-touchdown lead. And they have the ball. That's Lee. Lee going to the left, and Lee is down about the 21.
2 or 3 yards maybe. And band is back in business down there. Took a quarter break. Molten out Seabout. We'll probably be getting some new numbers in there.
Garantana and Stisley back in.
All right.
Third down and a short 4. Lee's got the ball and he makes a cut back. And Lee is all the way to the 15.
First down.
First down.
He ran right into a stone wall, spun off it, and got another 6-7 yards off of that puppy.
Tommy Lee isn't very big, but he sure runs tough.
He's a lot of fun to watch. He really is.
First down at the 15.
You know, he has gotten some local press this year, but nothing compared to what he probably could have had if he wasn't out in the boondocks of Madison, playing football.
The boondocks of Madison. And that's Davis.
Oh, boom.
Goes forward for about 2.
Yeah, give him a couple. Maybe second down. They can make another first down.
Main thing that did was run another half a minute off the clock.
Yeah.
And we're down to 7 minutes left in this game.
Second down from about the 19-yard line. So they can get first down right around the 14-yard line. At least you can start to see the clock a little better now, too, that it's getting
we can almost read
shadows.
it now.
Yeah.
That's Moulton in the slot right. 2 receivers to the left. Pitch to Lee in the backfield, makes a cut.
Again. Look at him.
Still trying to go forward to the 10.
Wow. Be 3rd and 4 coming up. Again, they're opening up the center a little bit there. Linebackers for Hillhouse are staying in place pretty well. That's why they're not getting more than 4 or 5.
Ball's at the 10, 3rd and 5. They can get a first down at the 5. And we are exactly halfway through this 4th quarter. That's Lee going left. He
sees an angle.
Got some room to go. Inside the 5, got a first down at the 4.
Yeah, he's got to be over 100 yards for the game, and he's. He got about 40 yards out of that last drive, and now he's got another 15 or so, 18 now. So he's definitely over the 100-yard mark. Nice job from the workhorse, Tommy Lee. takes a licking and keeps on ticking out there, Mr. Tomex.
First and goal at about the 3 is where they've got it. Pitch to Lee in the backfield. Lee is heading for the end zone. Not quite there. Gets to the 2 anyway.
Yeah, again, that hole in the center started to open up, and the linebackers closed it. Oh,
We got a Hillhouse man down after that play. Bounces right up, however.
You know, I will say one thing. This Hillhouse team is much better shape physically than we've seen in the past. They really look like
much better discipline than we've seen in the past.
Yep, their program's come a long ways.
But you might mention that Hillhouse is undefeated this year, but they really haven't played the competition and the larger schools that Hand has.
Exactly. A couple of years ago, they broke it up into 2 different divisions. One where the programs play much tougher schedule, and the other one's a little bit less.
Lee heading for the
Does
end
he have
zone.
Oh, he's right there.
One referee says down here, and the other one says a touchdown.
And again, all you need is the ball to pass.
So they're going to give Lee the touchdown, I believe, from 2 yards out. The referee on the far side was pointing at the ground, short of the goal, and the one on the near side said we're going to give it to him.
Now let's see if
that was exactly what Hand liked to see there, because they used a lot of time, ended up with a score.
Yeah. And this
34-0.
This particular possession, via the fumble recovery by Nislik.
Andrew Davis trying to add another one.
Up and good.
Up and no good. He missed one.
So kind of following up on what you were saying, Kent.
And with a 34-0 lead, 4:47 left in the 4th quarter of this game in the Class M championship against Hillhouse.
Well, again, the competition Hand has faced this year, of course, as we were talking, losing first game of the season to what has become basically the #1 team in the state in Xavier, then losing to West Haven,
which is also ranked in the top 10 almost all year.
Well, yep, all year long. And when you come down to it, they lost that game to West Haven, at least the tie to West Haven, by about 2 feet on that run by Ryan Shaw to try to get the 2-point conversion after a tremendous drive downfield to get within the 2 points, and he just missed by that 2 feet. Otherwise, it would have been a.
And their 2 losses, one of them was by 2 points and one of them was by 7, right? Or 6.
6.
Through 6. Yeah. Davis kicks it off back to the 10-yard line. Moulton holding his ground on this side. Turns it back in. Nislik makes the tackle.
Yep. Good job by everybody. Uh-oh.
There's a flag after the play.
I don't know who that's going to be on. It could be on the hand.
It's going to be a late hit, I think.
And personal foul. Oh!
Against Hillhouse. Yeah, somebody leveled a Hand player well after the play was over.
Yeah. Well, they haven't updated the scoreboard, but it is 35.
No, 34. He missed it.
Oh, he did miss it? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
How did I miss that he missed it?
He missed the extra point.
Oh, my God.
Andrew Davis is not perfect.
Oh, man, he's not
Close.
a perfect guy.
Close.
Yeah. Well, remember that, Andy. All through life, nothing is perfect.
Now, if you interview him after the game, Frankie, you're going to ask him how he screwed that one up?
Yes, I think I will.
Okay. Hillhouse, run up the middle. Stopped pretty well there. Brian Schaefer in on the tackle.
Wow. Well, SCC is showing up pretty powerful in this year's state championships.
Well, the PA announcer just announced that Branford had beaten East Lyme in their game. It's a sweep left, and
Whoa!
still on his feet
Sliding
there.
blocks. How about that? Wow, maybe a first down. Very close. Yeah, I think he'll get it. It's getting a little bit rough down there. Yeah. It's getting a little bit rough down there. I hope it doesn't deteriorate. I'm going to be heading down to get down there with Mr. Fuse.
Okay, well, I'll finish it off from up here. And Frank Tordoff is going to go down to the field. There are a couple band members that you haven't interviewed yet this year, Frank. We've got 3.5 minutes left in the game. Hillhouse running to the right, cutting it back. Not much gain.
Clock running 3:06 left in the fourth quarter here at.
And Corey Sequist goes out of the game. We got Mike Sartiano in the middle of that line now. And Piambino is on the other side. So we're filtering in some other players. Ball is dropped on the ground, picked up and driven backwards. Brian Schaefer stays with his man there and makes sure he doesn't go forward.
We got 2:27 left in the fourth quarter here at the Class M State Championship. This is John Woods along with Ken Sprague in the final minutes of this ball game. Hien is leading 24-0 over Hillhouse.
Yeah, it's just a matter of running out of time at this stage of the game. We have a 3rd and 10 coming up. And
there's a flag
some
on the
people
play.
moved early there. We'll see which side gets penalized. It's a false start on Hillhouse, so they'll be pushed back 5 yards. We've got just under 2 minutes left in this game now. We would like to say that we've enjoyed bringing football games to you this year. This is our 20th consecutive year for doing this on Madison Public Television. 20 years of doing football games, and they won about 3/4 of those games over the years. 3rd down now and 15. And there's another false start.
Oh, false start. It looks like it's on Hillhouse, but I'm not sure.
The left tackle for Hillhouse broke early. They'll get penalized another 5 yards.
At this
Kyle
time,
Murphy goes out. Moulton goes out. Into the game now is Josh Garita, is one of the players that came in. We'll try to pick out other players as they come into the game. 33, Hansen is into the game. Ryan Hansen.
We have less than a minute left in the game.
And the ball's on the ground, and it looks like Hand recovered. That's Massini comes up with the ball. Hand gets the ball back on a fumble recovery by Mike Massini at about the 12-yard line. With under a minute left in this game. Mike Massini actually was the man who recovered that fumble. And we have 56 seconds showing on the clock. This will be Hand's 9th state championship game, and they dominated Hillhouse today. Their offense has pitched a shutout. Their defense has put up 34 points. I said that wrong, I think. It was the offense that scored 50 or 34 points.
46 seconds left in the game. Clock is moving. 42.
I don't think Hand will try to rub it in with another score here. They'll let the clock run. They need one more snap. Probably take a knee and let the clock run out.
With 28 seconds, clock is moving. They can just sit on the ball. And they do. They take a knee.
Takes a knee, and that'll be the last play of this game. The final score is going to be 34-0. As soon as the clock runs out, we'll switch it down to Steve Fust and Frank Tordoff down on the field. Thanks for helping us up here, John.
Okay, thank you for joining us. Happy holidays to everybody in Madison, and we'll talk to you later. The final once again here at Central Connecticut.
We got J.J. Johnson right here. Let me tell you, he's the Band-Aid man. Yeah. Not only that, but he's handsome. You know, I want to show everybody, when I was this age, I had the same color hair. How do you like that, J.J.?
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Look, you know what? We made a mistake the other night. You made that fumble recovery for the touchdown,
right?
Yeah. That was dynamite. Congratulations.
Thanks.
All year long, J.J., you've been putting in yeoman's work back there, doing a great job. And usually you've done it so fast and quick, we haven't had a lot of time to say about it, but you've done a great job all year.
Yeah, I'd say that all of our linebackers, our defense together, we really pulled it off this year. I'd like to say shout outs to my boys Mike and Roger. Outside linebacker really squeezed it down, letting Isaac and Davis go run on the ball. I had a lot of fun. I remember this for the rest of my life. I had a blast today.
It was one of those games you could really let it loose out there pretty much.
Yeah.
It looked like on defense.
Yeah, we were flying to the ball, big hits everywhere. Wilsons were popping balls out, intercepting balls. It was just fun. I've never had this much fun at a football game in my life.
I'll tell you, it looked great from up on top, and you get to see the film, you got to enjoy it too. So dynamite job, babe, all year long.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Mr. Three-Peat. Here's another Mr. Three-Peat right here. How you doing there, Ryan?
Great.
You know what? I watched you all these last 3 years, and I think this is your best game ever. You probably would agree with it, right?
Way to go out. Yeah, I think it was definitely my best game ever.
Tell us about that punt that never happened.
Well, it wasn't a fake punt. I was about to kick the ball. I saw a guy coming off the edge unblocked, so I just tucked it and made it happen.
I'll tell you, that was dynamite to watch that happen and everything, but you just made that extemporaneous on your part, huh?
Hey, yeah, thanks.
Dynamite job all the way.
Thank you.
How does it feel to be a three-peater?
Can't explain it.
You can't?
No, you really can't. It's just unbelievable. Last year, that senior class had their championship. Punzelt's graded, they had theirs. This one's ours. So it's awesome. Yeah, it's unbelievable.
You did it on all sides of the ball today. You've been doing it all year long, and I want to really congratulate you.
Thank you.
What's next year going to be for you?
I'm going to Virginia for lacrosse.
You are going to Virginia for lacrosse. Okay, so you got this year's lacrosse season.
Yep.
Come on.
Yep.
All right, we'll be watching for you, guys. Take care and congratulations.
Thank you.
Right. Doing handsome.
Good. It's exciting.
How did that feel out there today?
That was great. Our line played great, our defense played great, and everything just came together.
How were you finding the running on the turf? It looked like you really got a hold of it that second half.
It's the exact same stuff as we have, so it may be a little firmer, but it was great because we practiced on it all year, so we're used to it.
That's something that we haven't seen in hand, three-peats, and you guys are all part of it. What do you say to that?
Yeah, it's great. We're the first dynasty at hand, and it's something special.
It's really something special, and you know what? I don't know if you guys have been following the rec league too, but you know how they had the Super Bowl with both teams in it?
Yep.
That's
great.
something. They'll be all watching this stuff and watching you guys do this, and then you're going to be part of the legacy, right?
Yep. Hopefully they can do it too.
A couple years from now, you guys will be hearing them saying, I was looking up to Lindahl and Lee and those guys. Justin, how did you find it out there today?
It was awesome. It was fun. It's sad in our last game, but yeah, we had a great time.
Kind of a bittersweet thing when you talk it that way, right?
Yeah.
Well, you've done a great job all year long out there, Justin, too. And
thank you.
And finding the linebacking chores today, was that something you really relished?
Yeah. Yeah.
Good job. Well, look, dynamite, great work all year long. Great job as tie captain.
Thank you very
much. Good seeing you. Tell us about your day out there today. Do you earn your pay?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just it was unbelievable. And it was an unbelievable feeling. Just one, but now all three. I mean, it's I don't even have words for it anymore.
Well, you've been there for all three. You're right. It's something that not many people can talk about other than your own teammates.
I know. It's an honor. It really is.
It is an honor, and it goes through, for all you guys that have played rec league, And that's one of the things I look at now, because I was telling some of the guys earlier that the Rec Lake kids are all watching you.
Right.
Isn't that right?
Yeah.
And then they're going to be saying, I want to be like that.
Yeah.
And you guys are the role models.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't even have words anymore.
How are you finding it too out there, Ryan, today?
A little bit tougher, but I mean, passing game, but the last 2 games have really been on. But we won.
Not really. I mean, everybody was gunning on you guys.
Yeah, we're just finding ways to win, and whatever it takes. Our defense lights out.
Yeah, our defense played amazing today.
The defense has been really good. Last year's defense was good, but when it comes to offense, whatever the weapon is going to win the war this time, you take it, right?
Right, exactly.
And whether they're keying on you so the run works or vice versa,
exactly.
the way it goes. They had a couple of crashes on you today, though. Holy smokes on that.
I mean, the biggest thing that any quarterback can ask for is talented receivers. I think our receiving core is the deepest Hand's ever had. I think Mike and Kevin are a combination. They're 2 of the best receivers in Hand history, let alone just a season.
There's no question about
then we got
that.
kids like Stisley. Now it's like everyone can catch in our team.
Yeah.
I mean, it made me look good a lot this year. I know that. So.
Hey, now you guys have other sports this year.
I have basketball coming up.
You have basketball
On Monday.
Baseball.
On Monday, there you go. How about you, Ryan?
Yeah, baseball in a while.
You're baseball,
Yeah.
okay.
We'll be good in baseball too.
Well, I'll tell you what. We'll be looking forward to seeing all you guys work.
Yeah.
You know, on the rest of the year. Okay, here
I
we
like
go.
the nickname,
I gotta
by the
say,
way.
Okay, it's shot time, right? We're going to call him Shoes.
I got no footage right now.
We're going to call him Shoes.
Yeah, it's me.
All right,
Shoes
you know
Stisley.
this is Shoes Stisley right here, everybody. You know what we were trying to do is to figure out whether those were spats. Do you know what spats are?
Yeah, I know. You can call it spats if you want, but I like to just go with style. You know, whatever looks good. I like to be different. You know.
You were different. We were saying you better play a good game today, or because everybody can see you out there.
Yeah,
you know?
seriously. The offensive line were saying that it looked like penalty flags when they were out there, so they were yelling at me. But we got a job done. We won. I'm okay.
You did. It was a great year. You had a super year yourself.
Yeah.
Were your brothers here, by the way?
Yeah, they're both there. They're both here. They're all jealous because they never touched the ball in high school. So.
I remember your mother telling me that one day. They, you know, that's all right. You know, they got to have the guys down there and dirty, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Not everybody can be a star like you.
Come on,
I'm
not a star.
Good look and all that sort of thing.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Hey, what are you going to do the rest of the year now? I mean, what do you have a
my buddies want me to go out for basketball, but I'm not going to do that. I'm probably just going to hang out with the girls, I guess. Track and field later in the
How
spring.
about studying? I haven't heard studying in there.
No one studies these days. No, I'm kidding. Of course I'm going to study. School first. School comes first. All the kids out there. School first.
Attaboy, that's it.
Very nice
Wonderful
talking to you.
year.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations. You're one of the 3 Peters. Very few of those guys around.
Frank, the gendarmes are here, are about to run us off of the field, so we better close this down.
I guess we should.
Let's get John Woods and Josh Matty over here in this camera, for goodness sakes.
Set it up right, we can get Professor Fuson here, too.
Part of our crew all year long. We'll sign it off for the championship game of 2005. Another 9th championship for Hand.
You know what? 34-0, and it was a game where the guys really seemed to be able to do everything they want to do pretty much out there. A little sloppy that second half of the second period, right?
Yeah, but defense pitched a shutout, and you can't win if you don't score.
That's right, and they did a few of those this year, and the only scoring done sometimes were only against when they put the JV team in.
Yeah.
Great job out there.
Let's identify all of our crew here. This is Frank Tordoff. I'm Kent Sprague. This is Josh Matty. This is Steve Fust, and as we usually do, we'll give John Woods the last word.
Congratulations to Hand, the Class M state champs, 3rd year in a row. Thank you.
Good night.
All right.